The Road Warrior Wizards arriving at the arena. That look tells us they're ready to get down to the task at hand. Hello, and here we go. It's Thursday night in the NBA on 2K Sports with Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry. This is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. Midway through the year, we've got a moment to check out the Eastern Conference standings. You take a look at the Knicks. Right now, they're in 9th place. Definitely not the kind of success they envisioned at this point of the season. And, of course, the Wizards just need to keep fighting. So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Avdija and Kuzma at the forward slots. Then it's DeLon Wright. Then it's Marvin Bagley. And it's Coulibaly in at shooting guard. And for New York, Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Jalen Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. Well, we've got a 2-time NBA champion at the table, Brent Barry. How does a title team approach the middle of the season?
Well, thanks, B.A., for reminding me of that. That's nice of you. But you're not treating these regular season games like anything other than a step in the process to try to get to your best basketball, which you want to play in the playoffs. Championship teams aren't built on ones that try to flip a switch.
Here's Randall. Yep, count it.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
Bagley, a screen on Brunson. It's Avdija on the wing for 3. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And so it's New York with it. Brunson looks it over. Knocks down the long J.
Well, you got to respect Brunson if he's going to knock down threes like that.
Brunson against Wright. Kuzma, the open look. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Pass to Anunoby. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
And vision, such a key part of Brunson's game as the point.
And Washington with possession. It's a 5-point game. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Now here's Kuzma. He had a 36-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
And he played cat and mouse with the defense, baiting them into fouls, working himself to the line. And it's pretty simple. I mean, once you leave your feet, you leave yourself with very few options.
DiVincenzo can't hit.
Oh, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Bagley. Shot clock at 6. Good work defensively by Robinson.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
For 3, Randall goes back up. And it's Bagley with the rebound. Kuzma with the ball. Randall's in his pocket. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Well, as a champion and a 20-point per game scorer, Kyle Kuzma has exceeded all expectations, Brent.
Well, I like the recovery of Kyle Kuzma. You know, he had the early years where he was successful and then he lost himself in some things and has found his way back to a consistency that I think the organization he plays for is appreciating. They call him Clutch Kuz for a reason. He does love those big moments.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Kuzma outside. Just 5 on the clock. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And a soft touch from Kyle.
New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Brunson with it. Now Wright defending. And stolen by Bagley.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
13 foul.
And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Wizards. Trailing by 2. Wright finds Kuzma.
2 minutes.
Here's Avdia. Kuzma down low. Robinson defending. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And Kuzma's poise on that play, just showing how he's able to use the pump fake. He knows the defender's out of position, and he's going to produce some points.
First one falls for him. For the Knicks, Hartenstein. He's checked in for Robinson. And it's Burks in for Jalen Brunson.
And Kuzma, one of those forwards that can kind of go between. Plays the 4 or the small forward. And that's impressive versatility from this young player.
Kispert's checked in for Washington. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Kyle Kuzma.
And his scoring numbers have been moving in the right direction these past few years. He's continued to get better at adjusting to what opposing defenses are throwing at him, and he's finding ways to get buckets by any means necessary.
The Knicks have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Off his leg. The official saying it was kicked. .144 left in the first quarter here. Outside for Randall. The 3, DiVincenzo connects from downtown.
And this is where the coaching staff applauding the way that Dante right now aggressively is shooting the ball off the catch and shoot.
Pass to Bagley. The 15-footer. Hartenstein pulls it in. New York has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Outside, DiVincenzo jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Now here's Wright. Yet to see a basket. Avdia from outside. Hartenstein pulls it in. Left side, Burks. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First team foul.
First free throw is good for the Knicks. Bojan Bogdanovic. He comes in for Anunoby, and it's McBride in for DiVincenzo. Diallo's checked in for Washington. Shamet comes in for Wright.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And here's Kispert from the arc. First shot won't go. For New York, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Avdia pulls it in. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Shamet. And a miss there on the triple. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Hartenstein. And here's Randall. It's Shamet on the wing. Knocks down the triple.
Shamet has these kind of games where it looks like he won't miss.
Gets it off. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Knicks. They're up by 2. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
We always see trends come and go in the NBA, Grant. It seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, B.A. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. And that's why lead guard play is so important right now in the league.
We've got Bojan Bogdanovic. Alec Burks is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Hartenstein in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Now here's Hart. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Shamet passes to Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
And here's Brunson from the arc. The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Wizards are building. Coach Wes Unseld Jr. said the biggest triumph isn't found in win-loss record. It's knowing that we're growing in the right direction, finding joy and purpose in what we do. He said you can feel the collective spirit, you can see our connectivity, which means we're on the right track. That's something we can be proud of.
All right, Allie, thanks. The Wizards have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Kuzma outside. Down low. Here's Kispert. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
What a feed from Kuzma. I like when he finds the open man, and so do they.
Man, I love watching Kispert do his thing up and down the court, Brent.
Well, he's got all the tools, and I think just natural progression towards the end of last season, the way that Corey was playing, I think he gained a lot of confidence as to how he could contribute offensively every night for this team.
Here's Shamet. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Detroit. Pass to Holmes. Here's Shamet. Brunson defending. Kuzma for three. No good on that one. His first miss. He's 4 for 5 now. Hart passes to Hartenstein. Back to Hart. Outside Bogdanovic. And here's Brunson from the arc. And the Knicks, another three.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Shamet passes to Holmes. Now Diallo. Kuzma outside. Pass to Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Rashawn Holmes with the flush.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. A big group substitution here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Julius Randle comes in for Bogdanovic. OG Anunoby's checked in for Hart. And it's DiVincenzo in for Burks. Now here's Brunson. In the game against Houston, very impressive. Pass to Randle. Fires the three. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. The Wizards have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. The 6-footer. And it's finished off inside by Wright. Wright's got his first basket.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Anunoby. That one goes in. And the Knicks lead by 1.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
The Wizards have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Pass to Bagley. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Anunoby can't get it to go. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Now Wright. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Bagley. Robinson with a steal. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Anunoby. 4-3. The shot misses. A tight one here in New York City. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one, and that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them. Knocks it loose. Driving inside, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the foul called on the Washington Wizards.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Bojan Bogdanovic checked in for Brunson. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Kuzma's checked in, and he makes the first but misses the second. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
And that one's good. Koulibaly. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Robinson. And stolen by Bagley. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Bagley's showing he can be effective on defense, jumping up and getting a steal.
New York has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. The 3, DiVincenzo fires in the triple. DiVincenzo's got 6. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
27.
Kuzma against Randall. The ball's knocked loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Eight seconds left in the second quarter. Back to Wright. And again, it's Washington converting.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Wizards out in front. They're up by 1. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Thibodeau, and Coach, the rebounding differential not in your favor. What do you see?
Well, they're going every time, and we got to put a body on people and go get it.
Got to increase that effort level. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. The Washington Wizards in our featured matchup, and what a competitive half it's been.
You love what their second unit has done. Major contributions offensively. I just wonder if they can keep it up.
Well, it's been part of their identity, having interchangeable parts. It's just how this team is built. And let's move on and see the top vote getters in this year's All-Star race.
All-Star voting this early is just a popularity contest. Guys who are well-known and guys who are good with social media.
All of that is true, Shaq.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Nice game. Great performance by Kyle Kuzma.
He was their offensive catalyst in the first half, working hard to get the whole team involved.
Yeah, he knows his role. He's out there to distribute the ball, get his teammates involved. Nice job.
Here's who Wes Unseld Jr. is starting in the second half. Avdia and Kuzma at the forward slots. Then it's Marvin Bagley. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Koulibaly in at the 2. And that one's good for Brunson.
Pull-up jumper, such an essential part to Brunson's game.
Washington's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Kuzma. Robinson against Bagley. That's tipped. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Randall. Another one falls for New York.
And you can see the touch and the improvement in that touch right there.
Here's Wright. About a minute played here in the second half. Bagley down low, working on Robinson. Bagley down low. Robinson defending. 6 on the shot clock. Bagley against Robinson. And Bagley gets it to go on the assist by Wright.
Well, Bagley's so effective on the inside. He's got decent power, but it's the quickness that gets it done.
Now a timeout called by New York. Well, you'd rather not put these guys on the line. The top free throw shooting teams in the last month. The Wizards in 5th.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you fouled them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Brunson against Wright. To the inside. DiVincenzo. And the basket is good. DiVincenzo's got 8 points.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
And here's Wright. Here's Coulibaly. It's hauled in by Robinson.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Randall can't hit.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Pass to Kuzma. Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 13.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
DiVincenzo with it. This one for 3. That shot off the mark. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. DiVincenzo against Wright. Pass to Avdia. Back to Wright. Kuzma outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Brunson from the arc. Ooh, way out there, Jalen Brunson.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. To the paint. Here's Kuzma, and it's Kuzma finishing it off.
And credit Kuzma for getting aggressive and finding this offensive rhythm in this contest. You can tell the team feeding off him now.
Here's DiVincenzo, and he dunks it down. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Bojan Bogdanovic checked in for New York. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Kispert's checked in for Kuzma. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third quarter. Right outside. Kispert on the wing. There's the 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got 5 rebounds in the game.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Brunson outside. Washington with a rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds now. Right with the ball. Pass to Bagley. With the drive. It's hauled in by Robinson.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's Kispert. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Now Bagley. Brunson defending. Shot left block. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. New York has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. There's the triple. New York, no good that time either. The Wizards have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Checking in for the Wizards, Rashawn Holmes.
26 seconds left in the third. Kuzma, that's good. And here are the Knicks now. Right side, DiVincenzo. Rebound, Washington.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Substitution for your Knicks, Isaiah Hartenstein, Alec Burks.
The Wizards have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Kuzma against Randall. Diallo outside, picked by Holmes. Diallo gets the bucket. Diallo's got his first 2 points. And we've reached the end of the third. Wizards out in front, leading by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Defensively, you got to do a better job. You got to shut the paint down. You got to challenge shots, and you got to finish.
Something Coach Tibbs always preaches: defense, defense, defense.
It's his area of expertise, and he takes it very seriously.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Brunson in at the 1. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
The layup off target. The Wizards with a lead. Diallo outside. Here's Kuzma. Yep, right through the net. Kuzma's got 19 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And the Knicks miss again. The Wizards have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Shamet passes to Holmes. Inside, Diallo finds Holmes. Here's Kispert. Holmes, a screen on Brunson. Shamet passes to Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
And Holmes knows that a lot of the offensive opportunities are going to come secondary. He's there and ready.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And the Knicks making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Avdia, he's checked in for Washington. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle, and he told the team we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
He shoots a 3. Hartenstein pulls it in for New York. They've got nothing to fall in this 4th quarter. 0 of 5. Outside Brunson. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Kuzma.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
For Washington, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Shamet. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 12.
And Kuzma showing more and more that he's becoming a playmaker on the offensive end of the floor.
And for New York, they're shooting about 41%. Now DiVincenzo to win the drought. Avdia pulls it in.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Right outside. Back to Kuzma. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Right against Brunson. Pass to Bogdanovic. Tries again. Hartenstein, no good. So for the Knicks, Robinson, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Julius Randle comes in for Bogdanovich, and it's OG Anunoby in for Burks. The Wizards have got 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Kuzma down low. Randle's there. Here's Coulibaly. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Brunson passes to DiVincenzo. Fires for 3. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist by DiVincenzo.
Totally in rhythm right now. The moment Brunson has the ball in his hands, right into that shot.
Washington calls timeout. They're up by 9. There's a minute 17 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Making us move nicely. That was your Knicks sitting answer.
Outside Bagley. Back to right. Bagley up top. Going inside. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Wizards.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And with this victory, they managed to avoid the embarrassment of getting totally swept in this season series.
And what a huge performance it was for Kyle Kuzma.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
For 3, DiVincenzo. And it's Bagley with the rebound. And Washington with possession. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
New York foul. Jalen Brunson. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough on the miss.
2 shots.
So he can't get either to fall. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
Boy, he wanted that one to go. And the 2nd of 2 is good. And that brings him within single digits. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Bagley. Kuzma for 3. Bagley controls the rebound and the putback.
And they came in here with some attitude, and they brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Right outside. So we see the Wizards get the win here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kyle Kuzma.
Pon la pista de nuevo, desde el principio otra vez, dale. Ay, ja, sí, ay.
And now, please welcome your New York Knicks. At guard, at 6'4", 0, Dante DiVincenzo. At center, at 6'11", number 23, Nico. forward. At 6'7", number 8, OG Anunoby. At forward, that's 6'9", number 1, at guard, at 6'2", number 11, Jalen Brunson.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
And you look at Brunson. With the voting as it is now, it looks like he'll miss out on a spot in the starting lineup for the East.
Yeah, not even in the top 10, but it shouldn't take away from what he's done this year. It's been a very good season for him.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Bertle is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's quickly in at the point guard position. And for the Knicks, Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Dante DiVincenzo is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. We're approaching the trade deadline, GA. How do teams decide if they're a buyer?
It comes down to goals and really your timeline. So some teams make deals to try to push them over the top this season. Others might find a player they love and trade for him with the future in mind.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Randall against Barnes. On the mark with the 15-footer.
Scotty Barnes is looking good from the midi.
Here's New York. And here's Brunson outside. Barnes grabs the miss. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Floats one, and that one drops for him.
We just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
From deep, Brunson. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
You got to give him an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Yes, out on the road, it's hard to overcome missed opportunities, even when you're playing hard.
Greg talking about Jakob Bertel. It doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
Here's quickly OG Anunoby making his last shot. Quickly, and the call on the shot sends him to the line. That's on Jalen Brunson. You know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel Quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume three-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
And stolen by Barnes. From 11 feet away, and he hits the jump shot.
Oh, my goodness. 5 straight coming out of the gate.
New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Randall outside. Teardrop shot. Brunson, good.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Raptors have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Barrett finds Barnes. Quickly with it. Bertle, the pass to Barnes. Raptors moving the ball around. Really left alone that time.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 9 points. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Matching baskets from the perimeter and hallmark of today's game.
Players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here's Barrett. Can't hit the step-back jump shot.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Brunson, good.
That's terrific balance from Brunson. He does not skip leg day.
Raptors leading by 4. Barnes outside. From 11 feet away, Randall grabs the board. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. To the middle. Robinson kicks to Randall. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
15, 14. To the paint. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Lays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got 9.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
Turned out for him. He's putting up 6 points a night, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
Here's Pirtle. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Quickly. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 7.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Passes to Burks. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
18. Here's Trent. It's rebounded by New York. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. That did not happen.
They never really got into a rhythm, despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
Here's Bogdanovich. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Taking it inside, Bogdanovich can hurt you from multiple levels.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Fast break. Here we go. Trent with the wide open look. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
The Knicks with the lead. So for Toronto right now, we've got Chris Boucher. Gary Trent is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Nora in at the 3. Toronto shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now a great rebounding small forward can give any team an X factor. Let's look at a few guys who have been playing that role over the course of the last month. Fourth, Scotty Barnes.
And maybe they're not the biggest or strongest players in the front court, but that hasn't limited their ability to get in there and mix it up and come up with a lot of rebounds night in and night out.
This group, they all play big, and the numbers they're able to put up on the glass makes them so valuable.
Hey, Steve, when we look at Scotty Barnes, what excites you about his play?
I think for me, Kevin, it's just him improving. He can pretty much do everything well already. He's still got so much time to keep growing.
Trent can't hit.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
And Barnes sends it back.
How about the commitment on defense from Scotty Barnes? Skilled at swatting them away.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace in transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his mere decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Josh Hart. And Toronto also making a switch. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Trent. Brunson finds Burks. Outside Robinson. A three for DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. DiVincenzo's got 6 points. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
Here's Brunson. Following the basket by Scotty Barnes.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's Barrett. It's rebounded by New York. Heads off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Burks dishes to Robinson. On deep, Brunson, and again, New York with the triple.
Getting only 1 of 5 this quarter. He's in a little bit of a slump. It looks like he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Toronto calls timeout. The long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Here they are, fans.
And the Raptors making a change here. Quickly's checked in.
And now a look at Kelly Olynyk. Some numbers on him. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's getting around 8 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut back down to just 2 points. The basket there coming from Brunson. Raptors have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Quickly against Brunson. Poeltl banked in off the glass. Poeltl's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The three for DiVincenzo. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Starting to heat up now. He nailed 1 from behind the arc in the first quarter, 2 here in the second.
Pass to Pirtle. Now, quickly. And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. And the foul on Alec Burks. That'll be his second foul of the game. So for the Knicks, Randall comes in for Alec Burks. And Anunoby subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And the Raptors also making a change. Barnes is checked in for Kelly Olynyk.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. Raptors with the lead. Barnes with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Barnes passes to Quickly. Pirtle with the ball. Toronto working the ball around now. Hands it from downtown. Barnes has got 7 points in the game.
The big 3 ball from Barnes. He keeps getting better from there.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got his 5th assist in this one.
Raptors lead 35-34.
Barnes looking around. The 11-footer. Robinson pulls it in. On the wing, Anunoby. Here's Randall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Raptors out in front. They lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Coach, the league going back and forth. How do you get separation from them in the second half?
You got to play with more energy. We're playing a low-energy game, offensively and defensively. So we're just trading buckets. We're not getting anywhere.
Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Hello, everybody. Tipping off halftime, let's start things off with a look at the All-Star voting.
Hard to disagree with the names on that board, man. But every year, some guys fly under the radar who are not represented.
Fortunately, there's still time for those guys to make their case. Now let's change gears back to the New York Knicks, who find themselves in a tightly contested ball game.
Their defense has been soft. SOF, capital T. I'm not talking 1-ply, 2-ply, 3-ply. I'm talking 8-ply, extra strength, SOF, capital T.
I think I know what you mean, though I'm never really sure.
Oof, no.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. Now, here's Quickly. 9 points in the game so far. And that one, good. Brown's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Raptors. Over in the corner, Randall. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight.
We talk about Randall's ability to score in a variety of ways. That time in a catch-and-shoot situation.
Barnes can't get it to go.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Brunson, no good.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Here's Barrett. The next on the 9-footer. Barrett's got 5 points so far.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And he's been more than solid over the last month, averaging about 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yes, night in and night out, he's their go-to option. He accepts that responsibility and thrives at it.
Now here's Brunson. 14 points for him. For the lead, in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks Chelsea.
And the Raptors call time here.
It'll be a Raptors timeout. The foul section gets teachers off their way.
A lot of answers, but still a lot of questions for how the East is going to ultimately shake out this year. But right now, let's check out where the team stands. Taking a look at New York, they've managed to crawl down to the 9th best record in the conference. And of course, there's the Raptors. They're 5 spots away.
And for the Raptors, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season. Unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
What a nightmare of a season it's been for them. Nothing has gone right for a team we all thought would be real contenders coming into the year.
And here is Barnes after Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Anunoby. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Though he's still polishing the skill set, Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
And he sinks the second.
And with the move to positionless basketball, wing players with the size and strength of OG Anunoby tremendously in demand.
You need a guy who can hang with all the superstar wings defensively. And OG has a better shot than most. And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
On deep, Brunson makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
On the wing quickly. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
3-point goal.
Barnes has got his 4th assist in this one. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Barnes kicks to Poeltl, and there's the pass to Barrett. No good with the triple. New York's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range here in quarter number 3. Takes a 3. Dante DiVincenzo, and that's good. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks.
Knicks lead 47-42.
A minute 42 left in the 3rd. Here's Barnes. Poeltl trying to get open. Pass to quickly. Launches it. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. 1:15 left to play in the 3rd. Brown, no good. Knicks have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the 3rd. A 3 for DiVincenzo. That one doesn't go, but he's still shooting 50%, 5 of 10.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. The lead is 2. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And the Knicks miss again.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if if he wants to help his team.
Nice pump fake by Scotty Barnes, pulling them in to get contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
And on the season, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Hartenstein's checked in for Robinson. Bogdanovich comes in for OG Anunoby. Burks, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Rivers in for Jalen Brunson. Now here's Randall. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Trent outside. Passes it to Barnes.
New York foul.
For Toronto, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Second team.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
The confidence of Scotty Barnes' game is pretty inspiring. Even against savvy veteran opponents, he believes in his own abilities, and he gets it done.
Burks on the wing. And here's Bogdanovich for three. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Raptors lead by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So for Toronto right now, it's Boucher out there with Olynyk. Then it's Gary Trent. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Nora in at the 3, the small forward. Brunson against Trent. Brunson the pass to Burks. Lets it go from deep. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Brunson.
Having a monster night from beyond the arc. He hit 2 bombs in the first half, now 3 more since.
And the Raptors call time here.
It's time for teachers.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. Now, he emphasized it's anybody's game right now. He told his guys to focus on finishing the task at hand and not to get distracted. He wants them to go out there and play with authority. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here's Barnes. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound in this one.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Out to Brunson. Off target with his 3. Toronto's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Brunson against Trent. Olynyk sets a screen for Trent. Nobody near Barnes. Good on the triple. Barnes has got 9 points now in just the second half.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his second.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Toronto leading by 4. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's foul number 2 for him. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Hart. Pirtle, he's checked in for the Raptors. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Olynyk against Bogdanovich. There's Pirtle. DiVincenzo with the rebound. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Toronto, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Master Olynyk. That's tipped. Back to Barnes. Fires from deep. And again, no good by Toronto.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 5 here tonight. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now the feed to Barnes. A jump hook. The Knicks pull it in. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. DiVincenzo passes to Bogdanovic. On deep, Brunson. Rebound by the Raptors. Dwora's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Trent outside. Here's Olynyk. And he gets it to go.
That's a veteran play by Kelly Olynyk. Helps his team with that bucket.
New York calls timeout. So for the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Hartenstein. Julius Randle comes in for Bogdanovic. And Anunoby subbed in for Burks. And Brunson, here we go. And he lays it straight in. Brunson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Nerves never show between Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
Barnes passes to Pirtle. Good on the bucket. 6 points for Jakob Pirtle.
Just tremendous shooting from Pirtle. Love how he's not afraid of taking these kinds of shots.
Inside. Outside for Randle. And Brunson has it in the corner. Over Barnes. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Brown finds Barnes. Puts the move on. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Scotty Barnes is a natural leader. Someone that wants to take important shots for his team.
And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs them.
Stolen by Quickly. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And the dunk by Barnes.
Scotty Barnes being big time in big time moments.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Takes the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Brunson's got 28 points for the game.
Showing time and time again he is comfortable being that first option. Brunson delivering in the clutch.
Down low. Barnes down low. He's defended by Randle. Barnes can't get it to go. Runs in the pass to Anunoby. It's in!
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Toronto calls timeout. They're behind by 1. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Quickly, it drops.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
Runs in the pass to Anunoby. Got it!
What a baller this young man is. Anunoby, even though he's young, he looks like a veteran in the clutch.
Toronto calls timeout. They're down by 1. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pirtle dishes to Barnes. Randle grabs the board, and they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First foul. Second team. Jalen Hudson at the line.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
And I love how unafraid Brunson is. You can tell he loves the challenge of the moment. Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Quickly, can't get the three to fall. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Second personal foul. 13 foul. Jalen Brunson.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Scotty Barnes. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Julius Randle.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
When it comes to addressing his weaknesses, the right hand, the range, Randle has put in the work.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. From deep three-point land, offline. So it's New York picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.